I know, right? Hi guys, my name is Eleni. Welcome to Teaching Tuesday or whatever, where I teach you super important things about like life and like things and about stuff. And you're welcome, but more importantly, I know why you're here. So please, welcome to me. Today, we're going to talk about like how to talk to people or whatever. I know it seems like super self-explanatory or whatever, and you're like, really? I like know how to talk to people. I like talk to people all the time. But are you really? Are you really talking to people the way they should be spoken to or like whatever? The thing I noticed on like social media and stuff is that people, when they get on their computers or like their phones or their iPads or like whatever, they're like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, hey, whoa, what's going on with that? And they're like, hey, and you're like, hey, and then you're like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? But this isn't just about like social media etiquette or whatever, because like it can be, because it's like super important, because that's what I do. I do super important things. You know, you're welcome. Let's just focus. This is about how to talk to people like all the time. I'm gonna give you some examples because maybe you're not sure what I'm talking about, but you will be. Are you taking notes? You should be taking notes. For example, say you're like a professional bunny or whatever, and you're like a reporter or whatever, and you're going to interview like super important people that are like astronauts or whatever. And then these astronauts who are leaving like the planet Earth, which is where we live, you may have like a lot of questions because they're going into like the vast expanse of space or whatever, and you're like, oh my God, you're going out there. Maybe don't ask the only female astronaut how she's going to do her hair in space. Maybe she's got other things on her mind. And maybe when she like asks you why you didn't ask her male counterpart how he was going to do his hair, like in space, like in the vast expanse of space where they're going to be floating around with like no gravity, which is what we have on Earth, which is the planet they are leaving. Maybe don't take it personally because maybe you had that coming, bunny. But you know what? You made a mistake. Now you're going to take the consequences and you're going to learn from it, and you're going to be a super better professional bunny after. If you didn't learn your lesson, then I don't know what to say to you. But know that asking someone who's like a super professional astronaut or whatever how they're going to do their hair in space is like not the right question. I'm sure there's like super NASA space bobby pins or whatever. Really, probably not number one on her list in space. What if I'm not a professional like reporter bunny, but it's like regular like social interactions? Say you meet someone who's kind of like an adorable chubby bunny, like me. I know. And maybe that super adorable chubby bunny is like wearing a crop top or whatever, and you're not used to seeing chubby bunnies in crop tops. Now you see this adorable chubby bunny in their adorable crop top. Maybe like don't say, wow, you're like super brave. Even I don't wear a crop top. Because then that super amazing, sweet, adorable bunny may want to respond like in kind or whatever. Yeah, I didn't like fight in the war or whatever. And if I looked like you, I wouldn't wear a crop top either. Then you'd be mad. And then they would be mad. And then your two mad bunnies, instead of like going and having a cocktail together, do you see how one thing is totally better than the other? If the option is being mad or cocktails, you should like always choose cocktails. A final example, like say you see a bunny who like never wears makeup and they're super adorable, and you're like, hey, you're super adorable, but you'd be cuter with makeup. You should have just left it at, hey, you're super adorable. Because you know what? Maybe that bunny doesn't want to wear makeup. Maybe that's not like their thing. Maybe they're not like a makeup bunny. Non-makeup bunnies are as valid as makeup bunnies. They're equal. It's a thing. Or maybe if you see a bunny that wears like super a lot of makeup, you could be like, hey, you look adorable. And again, leave it at that. Don't be like, oh, hey, you're wearing a lot of makeup and this is why I have trust issues. Because you know what, bunny? Chances are, by the time you found them out, you had like a whole life ahead of time, and the trust issues that you super have are caused by other people, like say your mom, your mom.
Your mom.
So of course, these are just some examples of like interactions and the way to talk to people and the way to be super nice to people, because you know what? You could be like a super professional, awesome bunny and a super awesome person in like everyday life. And then life will be good and there would be less stress and there would be no stress wrinkles. There would only be happy lines, minimal happy lines, but you get what I mean. And then everybody would be good and we'd all just be bunnies and everything would be fine. I know you guys have stories, so you should totally tell me your stories in the comments below. You can like this video and you can like subscribe and you can like tell all of like your friends and stuff. All my stuff about following me on the thing, it's going to be in the below place. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're having an amazing day and I will see you soon.